Number 13, Bashir Edmonds. And forward, number 35, Xavier Palmer. The Falcons are about to head coach Sean Brown. At guard, number 3, Kate. At guard, number 15, Jaden Osinski. At forward, number 23, Matt Scandinavi. At forward, number 33, Jordan O'Neill. And at forward, number 54, Aiden Wine. The Falcons are coached by Coach David
TV here to bring you another classic. We got rivals that go back decades here. We got CBA hosting Albany High. CBA Brothers versus Albany High Falcons here tonight. This is a Suburban Council matchup, and we're gonna see what these two teams bring here today. Both teams are not doing a complimentary of winning of late, but you know, we'll see what these two teams have and what juices they have to bring out today for the fans. I'm going to bring in Coach Torsten Fuller. Coach Torsten Fuller, what are you thinking here tonight with these two teams?
Well, I haven't had a chance to see CBA out, so it's a good time for me to come out and get a peek at these guys. I've been wanting to get a peek at them all year. I know they lost Clement. That was a big blow to the program, but I thought they had enough to still be able to compete in this section. And right now I get a good bird's eye view of them in Albany High. I've seen them in action, and look and see how well this team starts to come together down here, close of getting ready for the sectional run here.
Albany High is in the blue jerseys going to our left, and the CBA Brothers who won the tip in the white jerseys going to our right.
And Albany High starts out in a man-to-man here.
The ball gets swung around the horn. Coach, they got two eighth graders on this team here that play a lot of minutes. The ball gets ripped away, or gets it back, or he gets it back for the 3-ball splash. That's Kalen Leak for CBA. Knocks down the first points of the game here, just under 7:25 to go. Xavier Pollard answers right back. Xavier Pollard knocked down 18 threes, Coach. He's 86 in Section 2. The ball will stay here with the Falcons.
Yeah, he comes out and back-to-back threes for these teams. Oh, he got 2 points on the board, so I guess.
Oh, the long two?
It was a long two right there.
Okay.
By Pollard.
Coach, Rick Pitino would not like that shot. He'd be really upset over that.
Yeah, he used to hate it. Yeah, you're right there. Why not step back for the three? But sometimes you're not mindful of that. You just spot up, pull up where you at. Exactly, You're balling. Good little baseline screen here ran.
As I was saying before, Coach, there's two eighth graders on his team. One of them right now is starting. That's Orsinski over there, Coach. Number 15. Well, keep an eye out for him. He's a deadly shooter.
Nice size on him, too.
Yeah. Scambati unable to make that slide floater, the drop for him. Springsteen playing well of late. Good pass there to Edmonds for 2. Coach, Edmonds should be playing a lot more. In this system here, what I've seen, a couple outings that I had him, Coach, he played the first quarter, then sit the rest of the game after about 3 minutes, then just start the third quarter and then sit the rest of the game after that.
Yeah.
Hope they step it up. Oh, good pass there by.
Foul here.
Yeah, that was a good pass there by Springsteen. He got pushed. That fouls on 33 for CBA. Oro.
So his first team's person, like you were saying, Coach, with Edmonds, he's definitely a viable addition to this team, Coach. He can add so much with the defense, with the rebounding, with the block shots and things that he do, and he's a nice length on the court as well. So you would definitely like to see him get more minutes.
No question about it. Oro, he missed his last game, Coach, against CBA of Syracuse. You know, the brothers lost that game by, about 6 or 7 points there. I think they needed him that game.
Yeah, 6 or 7 points. He could definitely make up that, I presume.
Yeah, Springsteen unable to go down. Pollard playing big, unable to make that. Orsinski, the 8th grader, rebounds that tough.
Yeah, he doesn't look like an 8th grader, his size and the way he plays.
No, very poised. Shot no good off the rim to the right. Malachi lets it float out of bounds. Falcons ball. Score is 4-2, and the Falcons are up, Coach. With baskets from Edmonds and Pollard.
Yeah, it was nice pass inside from Springsteen to Edmonds.
Fowler springs it real quick, gets blocked. Edmonds goes up, gets fouled. He would go to the line. Try to increase his lead here with 5:43 on the clock.
And that foul is on number 15.
Orsinski.
His first team second.
Jaden Orsinski.
So right away, Edmonds is paying dividends, coach, in the game here. So he gets a bucket, now he goes to the line with the opportunity to cash in on some free throws.
Yeah. Knocks it in. Edmonds with a quick 3 points here. He's a 58% free throw shooter, coach. He made 7 of 12 coming into this matchup here tonight. Second one strong, off, rebound brothers.
So he falls into the 50-50 factor here.
Yeah, 50-50 factor. Ball, they pressured up top. Scan body right to the bar, unable to finish. Wine reaches strong. Oh, wow, use that chicken wing real nice. Orr goes in to clean up the pieces.
He sure does.
The junior forward guard. Deflection. Perry turns it over. Leak.
I like Leak too, coach.
Yeah, Leak.
Kind of like his little style to his game.
No question about it. Coach, what do you think about Orko? You think he should be more assertive this season? He's a junior now. That patient stuff got to be to the wayside a little bit now.
I like his length. I like his size. He can knock down a shot. He can drive here. He can hit the pull-up.
Yeah.
So there's different things that he has in his game that he can do that he need to be definitely displaying them for the brothers to be viable this year.
No question. That short jumper was no good. Springsteen finds Perry. He gets blocked inside by 2 defenders, and it says off of Perry, coach. Did you see that? If you're not going to give him the foul, I was going to give him the ball.
That's what I was thinking. There was a lot of contact there. I thought maybe because you didn't give him the foul, you might go with giving him the possession, but he thought otherwise it went the other way. And coach right now, Brown, is not happy about it at all.
He wants a conversation.
Yeah.
He's talking to the wrong ref, though, coach.
Yeah. Like I said, they always try to grab somebody's ear when they can.
Yeah.
And you know what? As an official, I'm not going to let that guy chew my other ref ears off. He's had his conversation. I'm going to put the ball in. We're going to play ball.
Or goes up strong, comes out. Offensive interference here.
Yeah, come on. You can't be overzealous like that. You had no choice at doing that. Potentially take away a possession from your team. Anyhow, we move on.
5-5 here, coach. Under 4:30. Springsteen is playing well. Nice take to the basket there by Springsteen, the senior guard. The pressure's up, coach, and it's 2-2-1 here, and it's giving the brothers some problems, but they break it past the timeline. 7-5, Falcons up.
I like the idea to speed them up a little bit, see what you can get. We know CBA's a disciplined team, but speed them up a little bit, see what can happen.
Wine with the spin cycle off the glass, coach.
Yeah, he wheels and deals inside. I like the movement that he's displaying here early, coach. He's getting what he wants inside, making room for himself.
Oh, 2 turnovers. He got a block shot. Now he got a turnover. Lucky Springsteen is there with the contact again, coach. With Springsteen go hard to the basket. No call.
Absorbing a lot of contact there. He's bringing a lot of contact as well. And we got a foul there, and it looks like it's going to be on Malachi Perry. And that might be his second, I think, coach, or his first. Oh, that's his first.
First foul.
Team's first. And them the kind of fouls you talk about with Malachi, coach. Kind of fouls like that you would like to see him stay away from because you want him to be around in the game and be able to continue to.
Yeah,
100%.
Swing it to Orsinski, coach. He's a deadly three-point shooter. Rattles or goes up, takes the contact. He will go to the line.
Let's see who they get that foul to. Yeah, good piece of officiating right there, boy.
That goes to Xavier Powler, his first foul of the game. Or coach is 61.1% free throw shooter. He's number 86 in Section 2 and shooting from the charity stripe.
Got a lot of contact there. Could have went on Perry. Good job by the official coming in. Give it to Pollard knowing Perry just picked up his first.
Knocks in the first free throw. Coach, you losing Clement, coach. He was a senior, ready for an explosive year this year. Then you have Pitcher too, coach, the football player. He's not around. Expecting an explosive year from him too. That's 2 quality guards, quality players, coach, you wanted. Rebound off the miss, the brothers. They find Leak for the 3 ball. Splash! cash. That's Leak's 27-3 ball of the season. Came in shooting 26, Coach. He is number 31 in Section 2 in the 3 ball.
I'm telling you, he got swagger with his game. He got a little bit of swagger with it, a lot of confidence.
Springsteen goes up, comes up too strong. Rebound. Perry for the bucket. There's no back down in Perry, Coach.
Hey, he crashes the offensive boards like a maniac, Coach.
No question about it.
Puts it back in for 2 and ties this ball game up at
11-11 with 2:45. A lot of touch fouls here, Coach, going this direction, but Albany High is getting all types of contact and nothing's being called there. Maybe it might change later on, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing right so far.
Yeah, I understand you want to keep it consistent on both sides of the court because that definitely was a foul on Stratton there. But however, there has been a lot of contact underneath the basket, particularly on shots at the basket.
Lee controls the offense here. Finds Scambatti, who's yet to get going. Osinski comes up short on that jumper.
And he's looking to get going.
Gives it to Perry for the lay. Oh, he blows the bunny. Stratton gets it, gives it back to Perry. Gets blocked.
Wow.
Gives it to Osinski. He swipes it to Gambatti right to the Baja for 2. His first 2 points of the game. Approaching 2:05 on the clock.
A lot of contact there.
Springsteen, unable to go, throws it out. Wine too strong on that outlet pass. The outstretched hands of Lee couldn't bring that in. We got timeout for the Falcons, Coach. We got 1:54 to go, 13-11, and the Falcons see themselves in a deficit here, Coach. What are your thoughts here first in this first quarter here, Coach? What are you seeing? What do you like? What do you dislike?
No, I like the tempo of the game. I like the tempo of the game right now. These guys are getting out. Up-tempo game. Guys are attacking, doing what they need to do, wine inside, battle inside. You got Lee coming out, knocking down 2 big threes, showing some swagger out there, doing his thing. And you got Perry out there also at spring string battling very hard, getting timely buckets and tough buckets at that as well. These guys in both teams are here battling tonight in a pivotal game right now in the Suburban Council.
No question about it. Back to live action. After the timeout, the Falcons will take it out. Coach, this gym used to be crazy packed when both these teams are doing well. You know, the way this crowd is looking, it tells you the times we're in right now for both these programs.
Yeah, very sparse right now. It was a time. I mean, I'm surprised we got this amount of room. You never get this kind of real estate up in here.
No. Oh, got a block there. Springsteen got back in there real quick, like he hurt his calf or something.
Got a jump ball and we'll stay here.
That was a good block there by Wine. Wasn't that Wine that blocked that, Coach?
It was Wine. Nice closeout right there.
Yeah, good extension.
Little recovery. Gets the tip. Albany High retains possession. And we got 12 seconds on the shot clock here. And we're checking with Davion Springsteen to make sure he's okay. And he's a warrior. He want to stay in. You got to drag him off the court. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, he need to shape up real quick to get this game started. Ball's triggered in by Perry. Back to Springsteen to Perry.
Yeah, I like what Perry did right there. A little dribble penetration against the zone. And have to throw up a force heave right there because the shot clock running down. These are the things they got to be mindful of. You can't wait till 2 and 1 seconds to start yelling out.
That's an 8th grader right there, Coach, number 10, JT Vogel. They get it across.
They don't get it across.
Whoa. Coach, the ball was in the air when he called that, though. So is the ball out of it? Is he able to cross the line?
Yeah, that's still a legit call.
Wow.
You got 10 seconds to get it across.
Okay. So it has to actually cross that half-court line.
100%.
It can't just be traveling in the air.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, I got you.
Oh, got Big Boy checking. We didn't even notice that he wasn't starting, but
he didn't start last game either against Shaker. They give Edmonds, who's playing pretty well, Coach, they give him a break at the 107 mark. Let's see if we see him again in the second quarter. We got Della Rosa enter the game for Edmonds.
And I like De La Rosa, man. He finishes his side real well, can pass the ball, can put it on the ground.
Goes up, count the basket. Strong move there by Springsteen for a 6-point a quarter, Coach.
Yeah, and that foul is on number 32, George O'Leary, and that's his first team's third. And, yeah, Coach, like we talked about off camera, man, you got Devion Springsteen coming in, and he's definitely battling, Coach. He's a ram up in this piece.
No doubt. Springsteen is a 57% free throw shooter, Coach. He shows you there why. He skips it on the sideline. Deflection. Still for the Falcons, Coach. Active hands. Springsteen to the basket. Unable to finish his left hand.
Xavier, you have to be careful there. Almost picked up a foul.
They get across the timeline, Coach. They're giving them this pressure by the Falcons, Coach, giving them little problems here.
Yeah, it is. And we got about an 8-second differential in the shot clock here.
Got a swipe there on Perry.
Yep, his second team sport. And you might want to get him out of the game with 26 seconds left. These are the kind of fouls that you talked about, Coach, that Perry can rack up real quickly. And right now, you got a substitution coming in. And you have
Coach Perry's been in the gym. Look, his muscles are starting to grow a little bit, Coach.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah. He's in the weight room.
Yeah, in the weight room, baby. I'm seeing you, Perry.
Get your weight up.
No doubt. The ball be trickled in by Leak for the brothers. And he's having trouble. Finally gets it out to Orr. Swings it to the scant body. Pump fake. One dribble. Pull up. Unable to go down. Rebound Leak. He got 19 seconds on the clock. They will definitely hold for one now.
I know, you better believe it. They'll definitely hold for one. Run a little baseline screens here.
10, 9, 8.
Trying to get the 8th grader open for something inside.
7, 5, 4. Off the. Oh, he falls a shot, Coach. He goes up. And gets the contact from Paulico. His second foul.
His second, team's 5th. So they say Orr to the line. Shooting 2 shots.
Orr was 50-50, Coach. The 50-50 factor definitely. He had the 50-50 bug last trip, Coach. Let's see if he can do a little better this time, this trip, to break this tie. With 0.6 on the clock.
So Albany High with this rebound potentially.
In and out for the first one.
Will legitimately have a chance to get a shot off.
Oh, Emmons comes back in early, Coach. To take Xavier, who has 2 fouls.
Yeah.
Xavier Power. Second shot is good. Breaks that tie. That gives the brothers, Coach, a 1-point advantage here. 14-13. Back to live action. And the brothers have a 1-point advantage here. 14-13. Now, we got a special guest, Coach Smith, with us tonight. Official, old-time official, right? Retired now.
Yes, I am. It's a great world.
Yeah. So before we get into it, what are you doing now? Now that you're not, running up and down the court.
Just trying to get out and see a lot of these good upcoming officials, as well as some of my good old buddies. Yeah. But just like you guys, anything that makes the winter go by faster, get out and do it.
Yeah. So one of the questions we have, it's a shortage in the referees now. So we want to ask you, what are your thoughts about having or picking that up? I know a lot of officials say they don't want to do it because the fans are really out of control and all that stuff. But what can you do? What can we do to fix the shortage?
I think one of the big things we should tap into is the colleges we have around here. Everybody's always looking for a little extra money. And I don't think they realize what the need is for an 18-year-old who has a set of wheels and has availability. They can use them in any sport.
Yeah, there's excuse me, Coach. That's De La Rosa there with a foul going in strong inside. But finish up, Coach. It's Coach Smith.
Yep, and I just think once they get out during the wintertime and seeing a couple games, they'll just have to get that thirst of maybe officiating. But the fans can be tough, but I think we have enough veteran officials to really help them out through the tough patches.
Coach, you was a long-time coach at Albany High, a phys ed teacher in the district, Albany School District, you know, and you got Albany High out here. Who you rooting for, Albany High or CBA?
I'm just like you guys. I want to see a good game with that many fouls.
There you go. Coach Fuller might have a question for you. That free throw was missed by De La Rosa.
Yeah, Coach, so what are you guys doing in terms of recruiting, trying to get the word out, trying to get things and get younger people involved in the officiating?
I think guys like yourselves that are doing games, they see the excitement, they want to come out, and let's face it, everybody says when they see a referee, I can do better than he's doing.
Yes.
That's what we did was by Jaden Orsisi, the 8th grader.
Wow, he's a good 8th grader.
Yeah, he is. Tall, too.
Yeah.
So what are you particularly looking for when you're evaluating guys and you're coming out and trying to teach the young guys? What are some of the things that you're evaluating, some of the officials and things of that nature?
Springsteen for 2.
One of the tougher things today is kids being able to accept criticism. And you got to have the thick skin, and you got to understand you're going to make mistakes, but just don't make it twice. And it's pretty much as we see in our households, parenting. You're teaching your kids to do things the right way, and that's what we want the referees to.
That shot is off by JT Vogel. And we got Big Poppy De La Rosa running the break, and Springsteen finishes it!
Nice basket right there by Springsteen. Albany High getting out in the break and doing very well.
With 6 minutes to go here, 16-17, the Falcons are up. Now, Coach, some of the things you see in basketball, some of the things that you like, some of the things you don't like, what are some of the things you might want to change that you see in the high school level right now?
Well, I would really like to see them get as much exposure in the off season. And when you guys were playing, and when I was first coming up, basketball was only, 4 months. Now it's 12 pretty much.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, and just making it yourself a little bit better and available. And you can always learn with this game.
No question about it. Long, strong take by Springsteen. He gets the contact, will go to the line, shooting 1 with the 3-point opportunity here.
And that foul is on Lee. That's his first, team's 5th. So
we got a 19-16 advantage here with 5:36 on the clock, second period. All right, Coach, you're a Bills fan. We're a Cowboys fan. What do you thought about your Bills this year? They were doing, and they're the only really New York team. So let's keep it real. They're the only team that play in New York. But your guys started out hot, and then lost a tough one in the playoffs.
Yeah, they had the line. They have to really toughen that up, both offense and defense. And that's so much of pro football now, as you can see who's in the Super Bowl. Yeah. Both teams have very good defensive or offensive lines.
I forgot to mention, you were a football coach for the Albany High Falcons for a very long time as well. So I know you know your football. Wine! Aiden Wine for the short-range jumper there. Coach foul line extended, knocks it down. Now they bring them a little closer, 18-19, but the Falcons are still up.
Now, what I will say, and honestly, I remember when I was taking the classes on the board, and I remember the board said, we are one of the best boards in the country. Yes. And I said, come on. I said, everybody's going to basket by there by De La Rosa.
De La Rosa, strong board.
And I said to myself, I said, yeah, right. But I had the fortunes of doing AAU and refereeing all over the state, different states. And I'll tell you, that wasn't far-fetched to say that. Board 36 is one of the best boards I saw, and I went out there, guys not professional decorum.
The 8th grader, JT Vogel, cleans up the pieces there for 2.
Yeah, sorry, guys, it's not the professional decorums. I just want to give kudos. I will say, definitely one of the best boards out there, say, in the country.
Work ethic, very much so, and getting it the right way and doing it the right way always helps.
Oh, De La Rosa misses that putback there.
Well, I want to just say personally to you, I want to thank you for coming on. You've always been an inspiration to us, taking us back to Saturday morning basketball. And guys that went to Philly Scholar probably not had those fortunes.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Scambati for the reverse layup there.
And you two guys do such a good job. That's another reason people aren't officiating. They're seeing what you're doing, and they want to get involved as well on the media.
Oh, wow.
But you're so good to bring the basketball to everybody who can't be at this game right now. But this is a referee's dream. The ball's going in at both ends.
Yeah.
Both
Yes,
teams
it
are
is.
playing well.
Yes, 100%. So we want to thank you very much, Coach, for joining us. We appreciate you all the time. You've always been a stand-up guy. Number one.
You're welcome, Torsten.
Anytime you want to
Always a
come back,
pleasure.
stop by.
Always enjoy it. Best of your families. Keep doing what you're doing, guys.
Thank you a lot,
Thank you
Coach.
so much.
That was Coach Smith. Oh, you good. That was Coach Smith there, the legendary coach at the Albany School District. He's a phys ed teacher and a football coach. And you won't find a bad word about that guy.
100%, man. I mean, that guy was very instrumental, man, in giving me tips, providing mentorship with me coming up, especially in the officiating circles, and especially attending school, him being my phys ed teacher. He was a real phys ed teacher. I don't know these things they do now these days with these phys ed guys. I don't know what they do, but this guy right here, a real phys ed guy.
He was definitely a legend in the district, so we got some points from him for sure. That rebound. And, gets it up to Orsinski for the lay left hand. Coach, that 8th grader, coach, he got to take his birth certificate. He's not an 8th grader, coach.
I know, Coach. He doesn't look like an 8th grader. He doesn't play like an 8th grader, Coach. Yeah, I don't see 8th grader, Coach. I see much maturation.
No question about that.
We
got 4 more years in this guy, coach. 4 more years?
Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me? He might get a little taller, too. He might turn to be like 6'9".
100%,
With
man.
the guard skills already.
Yeah, man. Scary, right?
Yeah,
For everybody
Coach.
else, a beautiful thing for Coach Domel.
Yeah, man.
I missed that foul, Coach. I think that foul on – it must have been on Sinski because he went to the bench, so I'm going to presume that's his second, and that's the team's 7th. So we got a 1-and-1 situation here where Edmonds going to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Yeah, coach, they got a beautiful scoreboard over there. They're not putting the player fouls up there. What's going
I know,
on?
Coach.
That
I looked over there.
Yeah, the guy might have COVID or something. I don't know. I mean, he should be there doing it. Edmonds knocks it down. You got one more.
Yeah, hey, you got one more. Where you going, buddy? We got one more.
He's not used to going to that line.
I know, man. You're used to smelling that line.
Yeah, coach. He's a 58% free throw shooter, coach. He knocked that one down.
Great kid, too, Coach.
Yeah,
really
I
great
love him.
kid.
Yeah.
Good demeanor.
Did you know that he's Shanye Edmonds, who plays for the Lady Falcons? That's his sister.
Yeah, Coach, yeah.
You know,
Man.
Shanye gets it in.
Yes, she is. The TB13 All-Star.
Yes, she is.
Selection over there, doing very well for the Lady Falcons of Albany High.
Edmonds misses that second one.
Shanye said, we're going to get the section title. Are you going to get it?
Oh, good skip there by Vogel to Wine. He shoots the 3 ball. Wine is off. Wine knocked down, I believe, three. No, he knocked down 8 3-pointers this season, so he can shoot a little bit. O'Leary gets on the floor, coach.
Yeah.
And Lee gets it from him.
Perry is a little erratic there, trying to make something happen, lost the ball.
Yeah, the brothers are up, coach, 24-22 with approaching 2:15 on the clock. Wine tracks that down.
Near turnover right there. You got a timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout.
Coach Delmel wants to talk about it, coach.
Yes, he does.
We got 2:13 on the clock, 24-22, and CBA brothers over the Albany High Falcons. Back to live action. Lee gives it to Vogel. Vogel gives it to O'Leary. Lee looks at a deep 3-pointer. Comes up short. Rebound by Edmonds like a grown man there, coach.
Yeah, reminiscent of how his sister rebounds the basketball.
That's Jason Johnson. He gets out there. Xavier Powler, 4th shot there.
Yeah,
no
definitely
good.
was a poor shot. Ill-advised shot right there.
1:40 on the clock here, second period. The CBA brothers hold on to a 2-point advantage. Wine turns and spots it, rattles. Prairie's back in the game. He's parting to push it. He goes right to the ball, gets fouled by Wine.
And this is where you have to be mindful of your Malachi Perry. If you're Malachi Perry, you have to be mindful because this is where you can potentially get a charge and pick up that 3rd foul. Yeah. You got 1:26 here remaining here in the second quarter. After he shoots these free throws, I'll be inclined to get him out of the game. I'll be having a sub at the table right now, ready to get him out of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, no question about it. You're on the defensive end anyway. Comes up short there. Malachi Perry. Malachi's a 69% free throw shooter. He's 43rd in Section 2 at the charity stripe.
And Springsteen steps back into the game
for a quick rest. Rattles. Comes up empty in that trip, Coach.
Sure does.
Finds Y in the middle. Oh, good skip there. Vogel for the three. Rattles. Good shot, Coach. Didn't go in for the 8th grader.
Yeah, it didn't go down. 2 good looks that just didn't fall.
Good pass there by Springsteen.
Nice hard drive right there. And Springsteen has been finding some guys on the interior with some nice dimes on the interior passing right there.
No question about that. He's doing a fabulous job. Ball gets worked around the horn. The pressure defense, Coach, like a 1-3-1, looks like Scambati for 3, no good. Edmonds rebounds, gets ripped away by O'Leary. Good block there by Springsteen.
Way to bail your partner out after a strong rebound and lost it.
Under 30 seconds here, Coach. The shot clock is off. 24-24.
See if they hold for the last one here.
Look like they will.
Look like a 1-4 set here.
Xavier's a little high on there. Now Edmonds starts to move up. Leak is guarding Springsteen.
You got to go now.
He gets to the screen. He goes up off the rim. 3 seconds still. They got time. Now they don't got time.
He didn't get that all.
No way. All right, Coach, we leave here all knotted up, 24-24, Coach. And it seemed to be a good game. The rest let them run up and down the court, Coach. Early on, a little couple of fouls that I thought that should have been called in Albany High's favor. But since then, Coach, they've been letting them rock out a little bit.
Yeah, they have since that time. They have letting them kind of play through that, and now they're battling, and now it's gotten more of a competitive game. The players are playing, man, and they're definitely getting in. You're getting contributions from a committee of players on both ends of the court. So you got Springsteen here earlier on with 12 points. So he's been one of the one bright spots for the Falcons thus far.
No question.
And Xavier also with 5 points. And you got strong rebounding by Edmonds as well. So, and Perry, you know what he does. He rebounds, plays D's, and does all the little things. So you got Perry doing that. On the other end right there, you got Oreo. He's giving him a little punch here with 4 points early on. You got Leak quiet towards the end, but he hit back there. He hit a couple three-pointers in that game. So they're doing it by committee. All these guys are getting it done. 24-24 here, relatively low-scoring game here in the first half.
No question. Okay, we'll be right back. Back to live action to start the second half. Tie ball game, 24-24, and the Falcons will start with the ball. Ball gets triggered in. Got a quick time here. Stop the action.
Well, let's put like 31 seconds left on that clock, on that shot clock.
These referees here, quarter code, we got Green Tech. Those refs didn't catch it. They had 3 guys.
Yeah, I know.
We got 2 here, and they caught it.
They're on it.
Yeah.
But the Green Tech gym is kind of dark. You know what I mean?
Dark.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it is dark, Coach. You don't even get in the mood. You gotta psych yourself to get in the mood.
You kind of do, right? You kind of do.
They gotta fix that lighting problem.
Well, they painted the gym black, so that kind of.
Well, they gotta do. I said they gotta fix it. I mean, it's still dark. I mean, they gotta fix it. I'm gonna tell you. The ball gets worked around to Springsteen, crosses over, gives it to Perry. What offense are they running here, Coach? The Falcons. 3-ball, Springsteen comes up short, rebound, Powler goes up. Coach, you got to be stronger than that, Coach.
A lot stronger.
He's a sophomore, though, Coach. He'll probably get it in a couple more games or another year, Coach.
Yeah, that's one of those that you just bring it back down with you, take a power dribble or not, and go up strong with it.
Yeah.
So like you said, maybe the maturation process will eventually kick in, and you'll see him do better with that.
Yeah. Oh, the step back. He gave it up, though. They got 10 seconds on the shot clock, Coach.
Yeah.
Here, Leak looks to drive, throws it too hard off of Scambatti's hands.
And that's their 8th turnover of the contest, and the Falcons have 5 thus far.
Got to have your hands team ready for that one, Coach. It was kind of hard pass, though. It was kind of fast.
And he was on the move, too, a little bit. He wasn't sure what he's going to do.
Yeah.
But the Falcons came out that time defensively a little intensified up. So let's see, can they stick with that?
Perry drives to the basket. Oh, his second one that rolled out tonight,
Yeah, a
Coach.
couple bunnies didn't go down for him.
Yeah, Scambatti gets it. Finds Leak. Leak hezzies, goes to the basket, comes up short. Wine, battles, spins, goes. Oh, he gives it up. Should have went up strong that time. Springsteen against the 8th grader. Gets the foul. And the bucket!
Wow. Gets the bucket, and more importantly, he gives Orsiski his 3rd foul, which right now he will be going to the bench, and another 8th grader for 8th grader will be substituted in.
That's Springsteen's, Coach, 14th point of the match right now. We're only 6:42 in the 3rd period.
Yeah, man, he's definitely coming to play and putting on a little show
Yes, sir.
tonight.
Oh, that one rather. Perry got a hand on that. Wow, Perry, so acrobatic, Coach.
Yes, always making things happen around the basket, and made one there happen as well.
They break the timeline, gets it up. This pressure defense is definitely shaking the brothers up here, Coach.
Yeah, I can see the difference. They're intensified up, and
a good pass down low to Wine, who finishes it cleanly.
nice high-low situation right there by the O man, giving it down to Wine. Oh, Wine.
That's Wine's 6th point of the game.
Yeah, Wine and Dimey, baby.
Oh,
Wine and
I like
Dimey.
that. Yeah, Springsteen got a little out of character there. Well, no, I was out of character. He used to do that a lot the 3 previous years, but that one right there out of character, how he's been playing the last couple games that we saw.
Yeah, just a little no-look there, thinking, expecting the guy to be there. It was nobody's home.
Fine, Wine inside, gives it a leak. A leak back to Wine. Wine looks to go up, passes. He thinks otherwise, throws it out here, Coach. We're approaching 5:40 in the clock. Good skip there for Wine. 3 ball, comes up short. Springsteen, rebound that ball, Coach. Gives it up to Perry. Perry got too fancy. Why? No need to do that right now.
Yeah, sometimes too fancy is too much.
Yeah.
And then you come down.
Oh, good steal there by Springsteen.
That's
Good, active hands, Coach.
That's twice he bailed out his teammate, Coach.
No question about it. Xavier Powler knocks it down. 31-26 advantage here for the Falcons.
And give the assist to Deontay Springsteen here once again, affecting the game in all facets right now.
No question. The energy that Malachi ensues, Coach, it rubs off into everybody. You know what I mean? And
Yes.
I think that's what's happening here.
It's contagious.
No question
But
about
I will
it.
say, Springsteen plays with an edge. He always plays with an edge. It's just now his skill set is catching up with his edge.
Yeah. Ball gets skipped to Vogel. Vogel goes up, gets contact, no call. Or he gets the ball. He goes up. Nice touch there for that bucket.
And that's his first basket in a while.
In the second half, no, shoot, I mean, he got 6 points right now, Coach.
Yeah.
He didn't score all the second quarter.
Nope.
Unless I missed it when Coach Smith was with us.
And we got a foul on Wine there. That's his second, and that's team's second.
Now Wine's starting to rack. I mean, see, they're starting to rack up those fouls. He brings O'Leary in for Wine, Coach.
Well, Wine only has 2.
Yeah, but right now, that's, he takes him out. You want to get a back-to-back fouls, get a frustration foul. That's what I said about you mean it or not. You want to take him out and get that frustration foul. You know what I mean?
A little turnover here.
Oh yeah, Lee goes up with the left hand and finishes it at the rim.
And after hitting after hitting threes earlier in the first half, he comes out and scores his first basket of the second half.
Yeah, 8 point of the game.
And since the first quarter, actually.
Edmond gets it, looking to release the ball to someone. He does. Edmonds is posted up. Perry with the nice skip pass, 1 dribble pull-up. Xavier knocks it down to Powler. His 5th point of the quarter.
Yeah, it's 10-point of the contest.
Good pass there to O'Leary. Leary goes up, gets blocked. Ori there to pick up the pieces. Unable to go down. The battling for it. Scambati got hit in the mouth. And Springsteen lays it up. He grabbed the rim there, coach.
Yeah, nothing there.
Goes for the lay. They blew the foul out top. 5-point advantage here for the Falcons. Go 35-30. We got 3:25 to go.
That foul was on Stratton.
Period.
Foul on Stratton, his second. That's the team's first. So the brothers will trigger the ball and bounce here underneath and see what they run here.
They get it to Orr in the corner. He's going right to the Baja, coach. Unable to finish. O'Leary gets it, kicks it out to Scambati. He's off to the right. Rebound, Orr. He goes up. Contact. They're not calling it.
That was good, no call there.
Yes, it was. Oh, Vogel gets a hand on it. They said Perry stepped out of bounds before he retrieved the loose ball.
And Coach Domel wants to talk about it.
5-point advantage here. 35-30. And the Flying Falcons are all over the brothers right now. Coach, what do you think of the
all over? 5-point advantage here. Are you talking about all over?
Coach, the energy of the Falcons right now, coach, is like overflowing right now, coach. So it looks like it could go either way right now. Like they can go put it in the hyperdrive and run these guys out of the gym, or they might just go back to those.
Run a CBA team out of the gym, coach. Are you seriously like right now? Like all Domel wants to do is call a timeout, calm the waters down, a little hectic, a little frantic. Let me wheel everybody back in.
You know what, too? That pass behind the back that Malachi did that time, those are the type of things that kills runs, too.
Good point.
You know what I mean? When you start to get a little juice flowing against a quality CBA team who's well coached, you can't give up plays like that. You just can't do it.
Yeah, because when you come down to it, coach, at the end of the day, when you play a team like CBA, you're talking about plus-minus possessions.
Yes.
So every possession, you got to be able to try to get on the plus side, because these guys don't beat themselves. They don't turn the ball over, make a lot of ill-advised passes like that. So it comes down to plus-minus situation right now. So you got to take care of every possession.
No question about it. The ball will be triggered in by CBA.
And right now, Coach, Oral, Coach, Oral has to get deeper penetration when he's offensively attacking the basket. That one time he did it, that last time. That's what he has to do every single time instead of settling for that 4-footer there.
I love his assertiveness, though, Coach. He's really getting that ball, looking to attack first. So I like that about his game. Just find himself in that high mid-post area, because he can shoot the 3-ball, too. But I like him like that right now. See, like, be ready to go. He's not ready to go right there, Coach. You know what I mean?
And when he goes, he got to go deeper. All the way. See how he's settling for that?
Good look there.
That was a good look, but he's settling for getting right there instead of going all the way to the basket.
Yes. 35-30. Approaching 2:25, third period. Springsteen with the ball. Looks for help from Perry. Oh, good pick and roll there. Oh, or with the block there, Coach.
Good recovery right there.
Leak flashes down. He goes to the Baja, gets the foul, plus the basket for his 4th point of the quarter, Coach. 32-35. The brothers still down. I'm sorry, Coach.
No, I'm sorry, Coach. That's what I was talking about with Oral. That's what I wanted him to do, Coach. He got the ball, went and penetrated, and got all the way to the basket, scored, and got the foul, drew the contact.
No question about it.
That's what we got to see from him.
Yeah,
that foul's on. I was wondering who that was, but Xavier Pollard in his 3rd foul. So right there with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left here, Coach Brown want to see if he wants to send Pollard to the bench.
And Coach Brown shortened his bench too, Coach. I didn't see a lot of these random guys coming in the game tonight like he normally does. And you already knocks that down, Coach. Completes that 3-point play there.
And gets him back within 2 here. So nice strong possession right here for the Falcons, and they turn it over, almost near turnover right there. And Orr got a hand on it, so just stay here.
Orr has 9 points right now, Coach, in the game. Starting to assert himself a little bit more. Perry takes it out. We just under 2 minutes here. 155. Springsteen, nice pull up there. It rattles in.
Oh, nice shot right there. Created space, got there. Little 10-foot jump shot, knocks it down.
Springsteen's playing solid, Coach. He's playing real solid.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. He's not forcing the action, picking his spots, getting good looks.
1:37 the clock, coach. Third period. Scambati gets it out to Orr. They're swinging around the horn. Good skip. Leak drives, throws it over the outstretched hands of Orr, coach. Ori.
Yeah, and that's the brothers' 11th turnover of the game right now. So right now, uncharacteristically, CBA is turning the ball over right now. And, man, you talked about the pressure bothering him a little bit, so maybe the pressure is getting to him somewhat.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely bothering him. 37-33, 1:15 on the clock. Xavier Pollard goes up, unable to finish. O'Leary grabs that rebound.
See, I don't mind that shot. You're going to be stronger with that shot.
Orr drives it, gets deflected by Perry.
And I like what Oro's doing. He's putting a lot of pressure on the defense right now. Oro is definitely catching the ball, looking to attack and get inside. So I like the pressure he's putting on him.
He threw Evans back in the game, Coach. Evans seen a lot of time here, Coach. I bet you, Coach, his plus or minus on the court, Coach, has got to be high tonight.
Yeah, man, and you need to have that guy in the court. I mean, he just provides the kind of things that you want a guy. Energy guy, rebound, play defense, he's communicating, talking, stuff you want.
Oh, that read that like a free safety, Coach. With the harm, Malachi Perry looking to complete the three-point play here, Coach. There have been a couple three-point plays here by the Falcons tonight, Coach.
Yes, it has, man. That foul right there is on number 23, Scambati, his first. That's the team's third. Coach, and look at Perry doing what Perry does. Get there, intercept the pass like a DB, gets there and drives it like a running back, and scores the bucket and gets the basket, Coach, and go to the line and try to complete the three-point play here.
No question. Oh, the 69% free throw shooter knocks it down.
And for all offensive purposes, Orskinsky checks into the game and gives O'Leary a break, so Coach just wants to see if he can get something here with this possession. I'm quite sure he'll get him right back out of the game if time permits it, if he doesn't get nothing here from it.
Yeah. You got a young backcourt. You got young Orsinski. You got Vogel. I think Leak is a junior. You know, Scambati's a junior.
I think Wine's a junior.
Yeah, Ori's a junior. You know, a lot of youngness on his team.
It really is.
Springsteen's a senior. De La Rosa's a senior. Edmonds a senior. You know, you got guys who've been through it.
And we got 9 seconds here on the shot clock. Oh, good move right there.
Too much contact. You got a couple of shots that went in by Orr, didn't count because the foul happened a split second earlier before he started to go up in the shot.
Yeah, and that foul's on Edmonds, his first, and that's team's third.
Shot clock is off, 28.7 seconds to go. 40-33, three ball. Comes up a little too hard there. Wine rebounds it, gets it out.
Yeah, Orskinsky wasn't worrying about the last possession, last shot. He got the quickest look and he shot. He hasn't really been able to get going tonight, Coach.
No, he hasn't.
It's interesting to see if one falls down for him, what happens after that.
He's averaging 10 points a game. Leak drives, gets the Wine for the three ball, and it rattles out. Oh, baby! Scambati there with the cleanup duty, out 9. Perry throws up at the buzzer. Oh, and then he rattles in there, Coach, for Perry. So that will end the third stanza right now, 40-35. And the Falcons, Coach, maintain a 5-point advantage over the brothers, Coach. What do you see real quick?
Yeah, I mean, I see these guys going and competing. That's what I'm seeing. It's a close game, and Albany High has been able to cling on to a quick lead, right? To a 5-point lead, yeah. And Power has been Power is one of the guys that's been very viable for the Falcons coming out here in his third period and getting some buckets, 5 points there. Springsteen, Perry, same cast of players doing what they do out here. It's interesting to see if De La Rosa can get going and give them something over there from Albany High. And then on the other side here, the defense. So right now, the coach got to be talking to them about running their plays, execution. Oros has been able to get into the interior and do a couple things. Haven't been able to get it to finish for him, but he can continue at that pace. Leak, let's see if Leak can get here loose too as well. Can Orsinski get going? Can Leak get loose here, Coach? See what happens down the stretch. But both of these guys are battling to a 5-point lead. Low scoring contest right now. Going into what, Coach?
The final stanza.
There we go.
Back to live action. Final stanza. 5-point advantage for the Falcons. 2-3 zone here, coach, by the Falcons. Fine scan body, wide open. Oh, in and out, coach. Orsinski nearly got it. And Springsteen, oh, nice crossover there by Perry.
We got a foul on the outside, boy. That boy, when he gets in the open court, coach.
He's tough to guard.
Yes, he is. That foul's on Scambatti, his second, and that's team's fourth.
Coach, we talking about bags, coach, right? We talking about bags today. And, we can talk about any bag you see in Section 2, but what? We got a 5-second violation, coach, on Malachi Perry and the Falcons. They turn it over, coach.
And these are the kind of turnovers you can't afford to have happen right now, because once you give CBA continuous opportunities, they're going to take advantage of them eventually.
And their shots not been falling down. Eventually, them things might start dropping, coach.
Yeah, you're right about that.
But bags, coach, biggest bag you've seen so far this year, or should I give you names? You tell me if it's a bag or a pouch or a fanny pack. You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed.
The ball gets tipped in the corner over there. He throws to Wine. Wine spots the jump shot. Got a push in the back. Coach, one of the bigger, okay, let me give you one, coach. I'll give you one right now. We got Boston Spa. The foul's on, who's that, 35?
Yeah, that's on big boy, De La Rosa.
De La Rosa.
No, I'm sorry, that's 35. That foul is on Pollard. That's his fourth.
Yeah, but I thought he said
fourth.
Third just now.
Oh, I thought he said fourth.
Oh, okay. So I'll go with fourth. But
go
yeah,
with me.
So, unfortunately, I got to do that. But, what's his name? Nerval. From Boston Spa. Wine gets it. Gets hit there behind from Boston Spa, coach.
Oh, I say, so what's the category? Pouch?
First one is bag.
Okay, bag.
We got
pouch,
and fanny pack. Yeah.
All right, so Verdell got a pouch.
You got a pouch?
You got a pouch.
Verdell got a pouch?
You got a pouch.
Wow, I seen Verdell put some moves out there, coach.
So what are you saying, bag?
I'm saying, don't ask me. I ain't get there yet. I'm throwing the names out there. You tell me what it is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We got nothing but oxygen on the foul right there.
Yeah, coach, nothing but oxygen, coach. The moment too big for some of these guys at CBA right now? Wow. But, yeah, what about, let me see, who else is out there? What about Terrence Clark from Troy?
Bag.
You got a bag, coach?
So he got a bag, coach. He had many moves.
Yeah.
Counter moves, all kind of moves to get you off tilter.
Wine knocks down that free throw, 50-50 factor, full effect, 36-40, 6:50 to go here in the final stanza. Coach, what about, I'm gonna bug you out right now. What about Isaiah Austin from last year? We're doing the Falcons game right now, but Isaiah, coach, fanny pack?
Big bag.
Big bag, huh? Kicks it out. Xavier pulls up, knocks that down, coach.
Nice shot right there.
He's mixing up his shots a little bit, too. He's not just sticking to that three ball.
And that's what's been very effective, him not doing that.
Yeah. Stay in the lead, coach, 42-36 here.
Ten seconds here on the shot clock.
Deflection, Perry, active hands, coach.
Yes, he is.
I bet you every coach in America would love to have that kid on the team.
Yeah, my God.
Are you kidding me? The energy he brings.
Does he ever get tired becomes the question.
Right.
The only thing that gives him a rest is foul trouble.
That's true. That's true. And he plays to win, coach. He's a winner. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
Some guys look frustrated out there. Perry he actually enjoys himself with the energy he displays out there, coach. I like watching him play.
He's the kind of guy, if he scored 25 and they lose, he's not happy.
Right. Off the front end, coach, by the 8th grade Vogel there, coach. They just can't find their shots tonight.
Oh.
Springsteen drives and kicks. Powler swings it to Stratton. Stratton just works the ball around the court. He's just being a traffic a guard out there, Coach. Stratton.
Yeah, Coach, yes.
he just directed traffic out there.
Traffic safety. So everything's okay.
Yes, sir. Stratton. Oh, he gets blocked there, Coach.
Malachi.
Oh, Emmons, Coach. He had it and lost it. Leak still going to the rack.
Pressure on you.
Wow. What the blow by there, Coach.
Yeah, Coach Leak is a low-grade Verdell, Coach. He puts it on you, Coach.
Yeah.
Drives it down your throat.
No question about it.
Similar frames and everything.
Yep. 42-38 Falcons up. Springsteen. Oh, he gets Pickett. He gets his pocket pick. Give me those cookies.
Yeah, crucial possession right there. Remember the plus-minus thing with CBA, Coach, especially coming down here with 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
Got to value every possession.
No question. This might be big. Scambati knocks it down, Coach, for 3.
Now, Coach, what I will tell you is I was surprised Albany High decided to go back to the zone, Coach.
Yeah,
I
Coach.
thought they had the man-to-man. They was handling him. The intensity was up, and he's going to get a timeout and talk about it. Maybe he might change up that very thing. But, yeah, Coach, they was going out. I was watching it. They was kind of successful a couple times down there with stopping them. But I'm saying to myself, these guys haven't got going with the three-pointers. Your man-to-man defense has been up on them, has been nullifying them. If you go back to a zone, you give them guys chances to spot up and find open space and knock down shots.
And give them a chance to get in the flow.
And get in the rhythm.
you know what I mean?
And we talked about it. Now, Scambatti has knocked down one. Let's see what kind of rhythm he gets. And then you know how that goes. Shooting sometimes all of a sudden becomes contagious.
No question about it. We'll be right back. Back to live action. We got 4:20 final stanza, fourth period here. Got a pick and roll. De La Rosa kicks it to Perry. They're very patient on this one here, not forcing anything. Finds Pastrana. Pastrana number knocked down. Ball gets knocked. Oh, got a foul here.
Now it looks like it's on Scambatti, so let's see what they says. I think that's his third.
You're right, his third foul.
Team's true.
First shot up, good. His third point of the final stanza here.
And he's been playing a solid game thus far.
66% free throw shooter on the line here. He made 8 of 12 so far in the season. Knocks it down. Extends the lead to 44-31. 4 minutes to go.
They're still in the zone here.
Skip it over to Scambatti. Knock that last 3 down.
Scambatti, he wants to take it.
Yeah, he will too. Oh, good play there, Coach. Knocks it down. Orsiski, the 8th grader. His first points of the second half.
And he ties the ball game here, Coach. Like I said, now you're in the zone here, and these guys are getting opportunities to spot up and take shots right there.
44, Coach, ties it up. 3:20 on the clock. Springsteen, mini moves, too strong on that. De La Rosa gets big, scores it.
And that's one of the things that he provides. He's a big fella with a nice touch around the basket. And now that Coach Domel knows they're in the zone, they're going to be running their sets and running their plays, and let's see how this unfolds and how many open opportunities it looks they get.
It's a very active zone, too. Not like the other zone they played. Oh, good play there. Wow.
Yeah.
Vogel, if he was on, he probably would have took that shot. They got a lot of gaps here. Good look. Vogel for the 3-ball. Knocks it down for 3. His 5th point of the game, his first points in the second half.
And it gives CBA the lead right now here,
47-46, 2:30 in the clock, final stanza. The Falcons with the ball. Perry drives it, gets the contact. Scambatti with his 4th foul, Coach? We'll see.
That is Scambatti's 4th. Team 6, so the next one will put them in the bonus. They've been shooting the bonus free throws for the rest of the way here. But right now, Malachi Perry, who went to the line earlier, Coach, and knocked down, he's 1 of 3 thus far from the line. So big free throws right here.
And Perry's been doing very well, Coach, maintaining those 2 fouls.
Yes, he has.
You know, he won't be fouling out of this one. First shot up, good. Ties the ball game up. The senior stepping up right now.
And one thing we know about Perry, in big crucial situations like this, free throws, he comes up big.
Yes, yes. This is a guy that loves that moment, loves that pressure.
Yes, indeed.
Second shot, rattles off. 8th grade Vogel rebounds it.
And Albany High does probably more of a service by extending the pressure. See if they get a turnover here, but they're that close to a 10-second.
They already got 1 10-second tonight, Coach.
Yeah. And I think they look like they go back to man-to-man here. So realize the zone wasn't giving them what they wanted. Flex cut right there. They missed Orsinski. 6 seconds here.
Oh, 4th shot. He should have passed that, Coach. He had scant body right on his right side.
Yeah, he did. He fell totally asleep.
Yeah, 47-47 here. 1:40 to go.
So we got to clear out here. Let's see what Albany High decides to run right here.
Probably De La Rosa come up and set the screen, probably. Yeah, there you go.
A little high screen and roll here action.
Yeah. Oh, De La Rosa there with the cleanup duty. Ow, 9.
Yeah, 100%.
2-point advantage here. 47-49. The Falcons up with 1:24 to go.
Yeah, I understand right there in that situation right there how when you play the high screen and roll, the help side got to come over and get help. That party like the Red Sea and gave him a great opportunity to get the bucket. He didn't get it to go down, but De La Rosa, the big fella who's really good around the basket, comes in and finishes up.
The CBA is usually, Coach, really good with their man defense, help defense. Guys always playing that pass lane, always stepping up 1 pass away. And right there, Coach, it didn't like typical CBA ball there.
No, it didn't, Coach, and I was surprised that it opened up like the Red Sea. But right here now, so Albany High goes back to a man-to-man situation here. So let's see what Coach Domel, the architect, designs right here in the huddle and comes out here after a timeout with 1:24 here remaining in the final stanza and see what happens. We got a good one going here right now. It's a nail biter. It's going down to the final end.
Back to live action. Brothers with the ball. Pressure up by the Falcons. 2-2-1 pressure situation. Ori gets it across the timeline. We're approaching 1:10, final stanza. This is a critical possession right here. Vogel kicks it. Orsinski gets it. You got a big De La Rosa on him too, Coach. Vogel looks for it. Leak for the 3 ball.
You know, Leak don't mind.
No. Rebound Xavier. 50 seconds to go here, Coach. Final stanza. The Falcons with a 2-point advantage here, Coach.
Yeah, clinging to a 2-point advantage here and went back to the man-to-man and gave him some problems.
Oh, good. Oh, wow. Way to sneak out of there, Coach.
Yeah, that was almost the danger zone.
That was patience there by the Falcons, Coach. What about that patience right there?
Yeah, definitely. Now they just got to get a good look off of this, though. We want to take a 4th shot.
Oh, Perry gets the, he loses the ball. The possession stays with the Falcons.
Yes. And with 23 seconds here remaining, he's going to get a timeout here by Domel.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's going to get a sub. And White's been on the bench for a long time, Coach.
You got 3 or 4?
I had him at 2. Yeah, 2.
Orsinski with 3 fouls. He comes out. 23 seconds here. Timeout by the Falcons, Coach. What are you drawing up if you're the Falcons here, Coach? I mean, the shot clock is off. You need to take another shot if you don't have to.
Yeah, you really don't.
So you thinking about getting your best free throw shooters in the game right now?
Yeah, because I believe that right now, what CBA will do right now with 23 seconds, they'll go to a trap situation, right? Yeah. So they're not used to really pressing you and doing, but in situations like this, they will go to a trap situation. So Albany High coming out, got to be mindful of being trapped. And also not become so lethargic in your offense that you become stagnant to the point where you wind up turning the ball over, trying to protect this lead and run the clock out. Right. Because 23 seconds is a significant amount of time to have to run out and keep passing the ball around, right?
Yes.
So you got to look out for the trapping situation. And then a CBA got to be mindful that if the game clock starts to get down at a certain level, when do you foul? when do you elect to stop going for the steal potentially and just go ahead and foul?
Right.
You want to do that at 10 seconds? You want to do it at 15 seconds? How many seconds you want to tick off the clock before you go ahead and foul there?
Yeah, Albany High is a team coach, a 61% free throw shooting team, and the brothers are a 64.6% free throw shooting team. So, you're above that 50-50 factor, Coach. You got a couple guys over there that missed a couple. I wouldn't try Perry right now.
Right, yeah.
You know what I
well,
mean?
he just missed one up the front end.
I
so.
know, but he made the front one. He made the first one first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, given the fact that he's a pressure cooker guy that steps up, I can understand that right now. But the good thing about it, if you do elect to foul here, you might have to foul, but you still got a chance at a possession because it's only going to be a one-possession game.
You got Nathan Fields in, Coach, for the first time all game here, number 24. He's a 75% free throw shooter. That might be the reason why he got him in there. He made 6 of 8 so far this season. But coming in ice cold like that, Coach. Coach, we just talked about that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Lays it up. Domel calls a timeout, Coach. Coach, you come out of a timeout and you do that, Coach. What does that say? What does that mean? Out of a timeout, Coach, you hold him to a 23-second amount of time on the clock with a 2-point advantage here. What's going on here?
Yeah, man, that's the worst thing that you can have happen. And then you didn't have the turnover, and it was a short period of time.
Yeah.
You came right out. Only 6 seconds went off the shot clock.
Right.
You know, I'm off the game clock.
Yeah.
And you got a turnover here. You get an open court. Not only a turnover, it results to points.
Right.
So now you're talking about down by 2 now. And I mean, so tie ball game?
Yes, tie ball game. They were down.
Oh,
CBA
they were down by down by 2, 100%.
Yes.
So now you got to tie. So you can at least hold for the last shot here.
Yeah.
And
dude, that Coach, the way they hand that ball,
well, I may not want to hold for.
I want my first clean look with these guys.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you want to definitely take your first clean look here. And right now, Domel is known for coming up and pressuring.
Yes.
Like, he might come up and pressure you with the 17 seconds left and surprise you.
Yes.
So you got to be ready to have your press breakers in line, what you want to do, who's going to take your shot, who play you're going to run. They've been running that high screen and roll with De La Rosa. You got to think that Coach Domel has went over that with them in the huddle to alleviate that. Do they want to go back to that, or do they want to run something else right now?
You got 17.7, Coach. What do you think about that, putting Nathan Fields in the game, who had played all game? You put him in the game at 23 seconds left in the game, Coach.
Well, the only thing I can surmise is what you kind of alluded to was the fact that he shot 75% from the free throw line.
You still got him in the game now, Coach. That situation should be over now. Why is he still in? Maybe he might do something dramatic for us here, Coach. Because right now, I think Edmonds would be good. You got Edmonds, you got De La Rosa, and you got Xavier, 3 tall guys that could get to the rim, maybe get a putback right now.
Yeah.
You don't need a three-pointer. You need a layup. Throws it up.
That's a risky play right there.
Coach,
that's a very risky play right there, Coach.
Yeah, Coach.
I didn't particularly like that play. I mean, it's one of those, if it works, grandy, but I didn't like that play. You got 17 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah.
There's no need to go for any kind of the game clock, there's no need to go for any kind of home run there. You know, you got a full timeout here by Coach Domel.
Yeah. But despite of that, that was a heck of a throw by Davion Springsteen, though. Hit him right in the numbers, Coach.
No, I mean, like I said, it works out. It's fine.
Right.
You know, it's one of those plays where you're being pressured and you're trying to, get a quick bucket against a pressure situation. Other than that, you're holding for one.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Aren't you holding for one here in a situation like that? I mean, what's the odds of you getting a layup in that situation?
Right.
So, and it wasn't even close to a layup. It was a sideline pass.
Yeah.
Even if he catches, he's not in the position. I mean, that's not the goal. Obviously, the goal is to get something going to the basket, maybe something easy.
Right.
But if you catch in that situation there, you're pulling it out.
Yeah.
And I just didn't particularly like the idea. I mean, that's just me. You hold for one. Maybe they don't want to hold. Maybe they don't want to hold the ball, Coach. Maybe they don't want to hold the ball. I mean, they turned it over last time.
Yeah, right.
Maybe they don't want to hold the ball.
Right. Well, Coach, now the tables turn. Now CBA has to worry about that pressure by the Falcons now. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing. Now the tables turn a little bit. You know, what are you saying now if Domel?
Well, ideally, I would say
we know he's not looking for the home run ball right away. We know that.
But I normally would say with a Domel kind of coach team, that's nothing you have to worry about. But these guys got 13 turnovers here tonight, so they're prone. So I mean, it could go either way, like you said. The tables just turned.
And the Falcons' defense has been relatively holding up pretty well.
It definitely has. So
all right, we back to live action here. There's no shot clock.
We're talking about the arrow here. The arrow. They got the arrow.
Yeah, how the CBA guy miss that?
Why? What's the difference? What's the difference with the CBA guy?
You're home. You're supposed to make sure the arrow goes to your team. Got a quick timeout here. We're 11.3 here, Coach. What are you doing if you're Domel, Coach? You got Wine, who's a big guy. You got Ori, who's a big guy. You got Orsiski, who's a big guy. I mean, what are you doing here?
Albany High has been playing a man-to-man situation right here. So if I'm Domel, I'm running a high screening roll here for Oral.
Yeah.
I'm running a high screening roll here. You can either use Wine or you can use a shooter. A guy who can roll, but I want to create enough space for Oreo with his length to get inside and put the pressure on the defense to stop this 6'6" kid, 6'7" kid with his length and a jumping ability to finish at the basket. That's what I'm planning for here if I'm on Coach Domel.
It's funny, Coach. I was at the McKill game last night against Bishop Grimes. That game went to double overtime.
Wow.
This has all the potential, Coach, to be an overtime matchup here.
Listen, I'm ready to go home.
I know, Coach, but I mean, Ori, if he gets the ball anywhere inside that box, that three-point lane, Coach, he has to think score.
Yeah.
And at the rim at the same time.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? You can't be thinking about dumping it down to somebody right now.
You got to finish strong. And if I'm Coach, go ahead.
And the other guys got to think about rebounding.
Right.
Having one or two guys back, though.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean?
Or I'm ready to knock the shot down if he dishes it out to me if they collapse.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. So with Albany High right now, they got one foul to give. Right now, they have one foul to give. And so right now, you got to use it wisely. You definitely don't want to commit the foul while you're in the act of shooting. So right now, you want to be careful here, but you do have one foul to give right here if you're Albany High.
All right. $11.3, 49-49. Back to live action. Ball's being triggered in. Leak has it. Springsteen is up on him. Leak drives it.
They had a design play for.
Vogel goes up. And Ori had a chance. And we're going to overtime here, Coach.
Yeah. Some more free basketball.
Yeah, Coach. And Lamont seems to have Edmonds seemed to hurt himself. Yasir Edmonds seemed to hurt himself, Coach. He might not be able to finish this matchup here.
Yeah, he's walking very gingerly to the bench.
Great decision to bring him back in the game, though, Coach, for that length there. CBA had the opportunities, Coach, at the rim for a couple opportunities.
Multiple opportunities there, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't get it to go down and.
Yeah. You did like what Ori did there, right? You did like him driving to the basket.
Definitely. I think that's what he has to do. And he has to do that even going into this overtime now. I mean, he couldn't put on the pedal. You're one of the biggest guys on the court. You can handle the rock. You can shoot the rock. I mean, make it effective. Make it work for you. Make it work for your team right now.
No question about it. What do you think about the referees not blowing the whistle there with all that contact and everything going on?
Yeah, well, I think a really good official is an official that can really see a lot of contact going on and be able to hold his whistle and not prematurely blow it, anticipating that contact is a foul. This is a basketball. This is a contact sport. This contact is going to happen when you're able to hold your whistle, especially in a crucial situation like that, and make sure it's definitely contact that warrants a foul to be called. In a situation such as that, you got to like guys who can hold a whistle in those situations.
All right, Coach. We got 4 minutes on the clock, and we got another jump ball situation here. And you know, developing news. Yasir Edmonds, Coach, the senior, he's been playing very well tonight. Is injured, Coach. I don't know how injured, but he was definitely hobbled off there. Ori would jump in for the brothers. And I'm assuming Della Rosa would jump for the Falcons. The Falcons are in the blue jerseys going to our left. And the brothers, okay, they switched it. They had me confused there. All right, so the brothers will go to our left in the white jerseys, and the Falcons in the blue jerseys will go to our right.
Oh, but you know they don't switch during overtime. It stays the same way. You don't know that? You don't know that? You know that?
I'm going by with the way they.
Why are you following those guys? Our job up here is to correct those guys when they do that. You're not following those guys, right?
Okay. Oh, man. Taking a long time for this jump ball, Coach. Goes up. Ball gets tipped. Blue ball. So the arrow remain with CBA, right, Coach?
Yes.
Springsteen gets it. Oh, Fields is still in the game, Coach. He got in with 23 seconds in the fourth quarter, and he never came out. Perry went to a nice runner there, Coach, to go down for him.
Tough
And
shot right there.
Overtime.
And it gets him into the double digit with 11 points.
Or gets the ball up. Approaching 3:20 here, overtime. Long three by Scambatti. Rattles. Springsteen with the rebound. Approaching 3:10 on the clock, overtime.
Nice possession right here. Got a chance to stretch it to a 4-point lead. Kind of getting your psyche a little bit here. Big possession right here for the Falcons. We're on a little high screen roll with Perry.
Finds Xavier. Oh, jump ball. That was an appropriate call, I thought.
I thought so too.
Jump ball.
And it'd be the brothers' ball. I mean, yeah, jump ball, good call. I know what coach is having an issue with. He felt like the trail official on the outside was about to signal a foul, but he yielded to the
closer guy.
The closer guy to the lead official.
Yes.
It's right in front of me. I got it right here. I had a better look than you.
Right.
We're gonna go with that. And I like what the trail official did. He didn't fully commit to the foul. He saw the whistle and gave his partner eye contact. These guys are doing a good job out here this Friday night, Coach.
Yes, they are. All right, Lee gives the or. He looks to drive. He goes up with the contact. Ties the ball game, 51-51.
And his 11-point a game, and that's what Oral needs to keep doing. Drive it downhill right there. Coaching, you've seen it. He's been successful.
This might be a game for Oral, Coach. They really know that he needs to do this more throughout the season. They're getting that, turnover. Springsteen getting to that motor right away. Vogel drives it right to the Baja, gives them a 2-point advantage here. The 8th grader, Coach, stepping up.
Yeah, strong finish right there by Vogel right there. Another turnover right there. Again, Coach, going back to the plus and minus possessions when you talk about playing a team like CBA, Coach, you got to win that battle. That's a tough battle. You got to win that battle.
No question.
Value every possession. And we got another near steal here.
Oh, he gets it. Said he stepped out.
And we're going to keep the shot clock the same, or we're going to have a conversation with his partner about that shot clock.
Did he have possession?
I don't think he had possession. They're going to keep it right there. Yeah, I don't think he had possession.
We got 18 in the shot clock. We got 154 in the game clock, 53-51, and the brothers are over the Falcons at the moment.
So right now, the intensity of the brothers' defense is picking up here a little bit. They're getting deflections, hands on the ball, so a little high screen and roll here.
Oh, good fake there by Springsteen. Oh, goes in and out. Ball, Ori, long arms, tipped out of De La Russa's hands.
Leak is just a confident young man.
He is. Ori wants to clear out.
No, then he said, no, I'll give it to Wine. He said, Wine got the mismatch. Malachi just don't play that.
No. I'm a grown man, he says down here. Don't play with me.
Yeah, Malachi don't play that. It's not going to be easy. No chicken dinners, chicken soup, chicken noodles.
Lunch meat, none of
that down here. We got a timeout here on the floor here.
1:19 on the clock here, Coach. 53-51. And the brothers holding to the lead here. All right, back to live action. 53-51, brothers with the advantage with 1:19 on the clock. De La Rosa gets it, Coach. He got moves, too. Oh, finds him back door with the lay-lay.
Backdoor move right there.
Yeah, Coach, that was excellent.
Nice play coming out of the timeout right there. And that's Springteen's 20th point. We got a out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds.
He stepped out before the crossover, they're saying? Because I thought he got bumped. 53-53, Coach, 56.4. Falcons got a chance. Falcons got a chance here, Coach.
Yes, they do.
Take the advantage. Domel did not agree with that.
at all.
Gonna say that same play again, Coach?
Yeah, why not? Run it again.
Springsteen is being active without the ball, too. Leak with the ball. He went right at Fields, Coach.
Yes, he did.
Wine goes up, gets fouled. 34.8 on the clock here. Wine got a chance to redeem himself, Coach, after that turnover last time to knock down these 2 free throws. And Wine's a 58.1% free throw shooter, Coach.
And that foul is on Xavier Pollard, his 5th foul. So he's out of the game. He had himself a solid game tonight, Coach, thus far.
Yes, he did. Yes, Xavier Pollard played well.
15 points and a good effort tonight. No, I'm sorry. I don't want to cheat him. 16 points. So Xavier Pollard checks out of the game with – oh, maybe I got it right. He's not checking out of the game. He's still in the game. I thought it was the 5th foul. Who was the foul on?
Yeah, it is him. You're right, Coach.
Oh, okay. All right. He stood out there for a while.
That's what I did with the jump ball, Coach. The same thing. I'll say the same thing you're going through right now. I'm going through that, all right? That's a lot of time for Wine, Coach, to think about this free throw here with 34.8 seconds.
Definitely has, yes.
And the crowd at Albany High is making some noise here. They're trying to distract him.
And he looks a little nervous on the line, too, Coach.
We'll see how it goes. And he hits the back iron here, Coach.
Yeah, he looks nervous up there, Coach.
Yeah, ever nervous, Purvis?
Yeah, a little bit, Coach. I can see it in him.
The junior forward. Second opportunity. Comes off. De La Rosa, strong rebound.
Strong rebound right there. And Wine misses back-to-back free throws to neglect the fact to give the brothers a lead. And now the Falcons can hold for 1.
Yeah.
And both teams are in the bonus, so you got to be careful here with any foul. We'll send him to the line.
And Edmonds is not hurt that bad. Edmonds is back in the game, Coach.
Yes, he is. I thought he might be out the rest of the game the way he was gingerly walking over there.
Word up.
They blitzed the screen, which is not a bad thing.
Yeah. Oh, they find Edmonds wide open. Oh! Edmonds blew the bunny. He throws it up at the buzzer. Oh! Coach, double overtime games I'm a part of this week, Coach.
You jinxed us here. You definitely jinxed us here.
Yeah, Coach. Edmonds blows the bunny there, Coach, right at the rim.
Yeah, he's right there.
Coach, it's just like shooting a layup, Coach. When you're late in the game, you get them same jitters, right?
Yeah, you're right. Just like shooting, like you said, and right there. Probably was a little bit nervous still right there. He got himself wide open. The crowd was ready to erupt.
Yeah.
This place was ready to go wild on the Albany High side. They got loud and a big
what he should have did was just dunk the ball like he normally does. Just dunk the ball.
Well, Coach, he's hurting. He's like gingerly hopping.
That's true.
So
that's true. Then why Coach got him out there then?
Yeah, well, Coach, I mean, he blew. I mean, he like you said right before. What was it right before the overtime? Him being a big presence out there, being long out there.
Yes.
So a situation you have him in the game. If he's saying he's ready to go, Coach, he's ready to go.
So dunk the ball, like I'm saying. You ready to go? Dunk the ball.
Well, my thing is here. You missed the layup. Let's not go crazy here. All right? We missed the layup. I'm probably even telling you, unless you're a dunker.
Yeah.
Like, don't lay that up.
He's a dunker.
Lay that up. Lay that up. You better be fishing way above. Lay that up.
Okay, Kevin, let's recap here. Now, we do have some issues for the Falcons. We got one person fouling out. That's Xavier Pollard, Coach. The deep threat they had tonight.
Yes.
That's one. They got a couple guys on the CBA brothers team that have foul trouble. So what are your thoughts about how this can be played out?
Yeah, Scambatti has 4 right now. So looking at the foul trouble situation, that's it. Scambatti has 4. I mean, Osinski has 3 right there. So those are a couple of things I worry about. At the Albany High side, they're in pretty good shape.
Yeah,
this guy got 2 fouls, and that would be Stratton and Perry. So they're pretty good shape here going down the stretch. It becomes now a game of attrition. All right? Now, who's tired? Right?
Yeah.
Who can focus enough? Who can concentrate enough? It comes down to free throws. Pay attention to detail. Can you box out? Do you lose track of your man? And these are the things that's going on. That's when they say it's 90% mental.
Right.
This is what we're talking about right now.
Yes. Okay, Lamont, Coach, y'all see Edmonds jumping, Coach, with a sore foot. What's going on here?
Coach, I'm saying, he said, I'm good enough to play, Coach. I'm fine.
Wow, what you got De La Rosa right there. who jumped it last overtime. Goes up, and the brothers maintain possession. The arrow will go to the Falcons if there's ever a tie-up. We got 4 minutes of action here, Coach. Extra basketball. Extra basketball.
Yes.
Get to Orr. He got small parry on him.
Oh, he got.
It gets tipped away. Yeah, I thought he got. I wish he'd caught that sooner, but but he let it rock out a little bit.
I think when he lost the ball completely and he was going to go change of possession, he had to go, didn't call it.
Okay.
And that's a 1-on-1 situation here.
And CBA, Coach, is not shooting from the free throw line like a typical CBA team this year. 64%, which is okay, below a passing grade, but hey,
Yeah, right, yeah, it is below a passing grade, so maybe Oreo can add to it right now. Get that percentage up to passing.
Knocks it down.
Goes to the line, cool, calm, and collective, and knocks it down.
And rattles in, gives the brothers a 2-point advantage here, 55-53.
And let's see what the Falcons run. They've been prone to run the high screen and roll with a little backdoor cut that they've been running. I like the screen and roll with those two guys. Because you get Perry attacking after that.
He goes up. Oh, the circuit. Gets his own rebound, Coach. Jump ball, Falcons got it.
So the Falcons will maintain possession. So that's why I like the screen and roll, because once you give it to Perry, you got a guy who's not afraid to attack and get inside and create something.
Perry been finding, when he does drives like that tonight, Coach, he's been finding guys on the perimeter pass. That time he said, I'm going to shoot this one.
Yeah, I'm shooting that one. Yeah, I just feel compelled. And he's a willing passer.
Yes.
He got the ball inside the Rosa. The way to go to work. Oh, he doesn't get it.
It's
Rebound by Edmonds right there.
Got a foul. Down low, I believe it was, because up top it looked clean.
And that foul's on Wine.
His third? His fourth. Oh, wow.
So we neglected to mention him when we talked about foul trouble. I had him listed as third, 3 fouls, but he actually has 4. So right now, Edmonds going to the line, Coach. And
can he shake off that layup miss, Coach? Can he do that?
Well, this would be a good opportunity to do it with, Coach. And I don't know if he's particularly a good free throw shooter, but this would be a good opportunity for him to make amends.
He's 58% from the free throw line. Knocks it down!
And knocks it down. Purity.
Yeah. Big in Orsiski, Coach. The second free throw. And Falcons might think about some pressure after the shot, the way Perry's moving his hands. Knocks them both in, Coach, big time.
Big shot right there. Free throws by Edmonds to come back with a strong rebound, Coach.
Pressure still up. Vogel, the 8th grader, hand that pressure against Perry pretty good, Coach.
Yeah, he did.
Perry is not an easy guy to handle that rock against, Coach. Fine Vogel for the 3 ball. Comes up short. Orsinski gets fouled on the rebound opportunity by Springsteen.
I think that's only his first.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
You get your first foul, Coach, of the game in double overtime? Wow.
Yeah, that's right. And they're helping. Again, Coach, that's offensive rebound. That's not a bad foul right there in that situation. Make them go to the line and add 2 after getting an offensive rebound and a point-blank range putback.
70% free throw shooter coming to the line here, Coach. He made 22 of 31 coming into this ball game. First one's up.
And knocks it down.
Free throw shooting contest we got going on here, Coach.
Yeah, that's what I figured that it would come down to. Free throws, paying attention to detail, focus, concentration.
Second one, good.
So
when Coach says, line up for those free throws, and when practice, you think he's playing around, huh? Nah, you mean take these serious.
This is the situations that he's talking about when he comes down to situations like this and games like this, man. And Edmonds knocked down free throws back-to-back, and now Oral knocks down free throws back-to-back as well. And CBA is clinging on to a 2-point lead here.
And Orsinski just knocked down his 2. Springsteen creates space, knocks it down, Coach.
Good move right there. I think Scan Batty bailed out too early on that.
Yeah. 57-57, approaching 2:20 on the clock.
Yeah, good play
right
call
to
right
the
there.
Baja Oriole.
That's a great play call right there by Coach Domel. You get Oriole coming to the ball, slashing,
Going
already
downhill.
on the move, already downhill.
Yeah. Springsteen and Oriole taking over right now.
Yes, they are.
Jumper comes up short. Springsteen kept that alive.
He did.
Gives it up to Scambatti. 1:57 on the clock. Scambatti looked at it.
Thought better of it. So let's work some clock here. Run that same play. Run the same play. Get Oriole on the move.
Oh, Lee going right to the Baja. Oh, baby, right to the hole. Lee, coach, showing no fear whatsoever.
Yeah, slow down my foot. I got my foot on the gas pedal. I don't
4-point
know where
advantage.
the brake is at.
Yes, right. 4-point advantage for the brothers here, coach. 125 on the clock. Double overtime. Springsteen gets it. Oh, Springsteen had a little trouble. Good look over there. Phils, he can knock down threes. Oh, in and out. Oh, the Rosa clears out space.
Oh, I thought he got
blocked
a
his
little
own
contact
teammate.
there.
Oh, Edmonds, his knees hurt, coach. He's going through it tonight, coach.
Yeah, it's like he goes through it when he doesn't have the ball. When you have the ball offensively, he's doing something, coach. No knee, no ankle, none of that is hurting.
Yeah. So that was a big bucket there, coach, by Edmonds, coach. And those guys were housing the boards that trip there by the Falcons.
Yeah, you got Edmonds right now with 4 points in overtime. You got Springsteen with 4 points in overtime. You got Perry there. He's been a bright spot as well. And then you got Oro, who's got 4 points in the overtime thus far. Orsinski with 2, and Leak right there with that downhill basket with 2. So these guys, true to form, the guys that have been doing it all night is doing it here in overtime as well.
Coach, do you expect anything better from the classic Albany High CBA battle? You know, Domel's been through it for so many years, coach. He's been coaching since we've been playing, you know. And no,
No, he wasn't coaching when I was playing. He wasn't coaching varsity.
No, he was coaching, though.
Okay,
He was coaching
all right,
JV.
all right. I just want to be clear.
I played JV as a freshman,
just want to be
and he
clear.
was a JV coach there. All right?
Oh, you told me that you played JV as a freshman. What
You
does that
said,
have to do?
I
What
said he
does
played.
that have to do with the
I
conversation?
said that he coached when we were there.
Wow.
That's what I said. You wanted to go. You wanted to bring the conversation somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, you act like we
hey,
battled
I mean-
against the guy or something. All right, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
we did. I played against him on JV.
I'm talking about varsity. I don't count. We're not talking about that stuff. Underclassmen stuff.
Yeah.
We're not talking about that stuff.
Oh man.
No, but he's definitely been around a long time.
Yeah. He saw it all, coach. You know, I mean, Sean Brown, he's not from this area. He doesn't really know. We got a feel for this type of opportunity. I guess he's learning. He's in his 10th year now, coach, coming up here. So I think he knows what it is.
I mean, if you don't know what it is by now,
Yeah.
you will never ever know it.
You're right. Yeah. My pick.
So the brothers right here are holding on to a 2-point lead with 57 seconds here remaining. And I would say final stanza, but we're in the second final stanza of overtime here. 16 seconds left.
Scambatti. Oh, a near turnover there. Oh, great timeout. 11 seconds on the clock here.
Yeah.
43 seconds to go in the game. Double overtime. 61-59. I think all you got is 4 timeouts left, right?
Yes.
At this point. What'd you do? You get 1 timeout. You get 1:30 each half?
Yes.
And you get 1 full timeout each overtime.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Do the overtime
They carry
timeouts
over.
carry over?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And your 30-second timeout don't carry over from the first half. Use it or lose it.
What about in overtime? Does it carry over to overtime? Have you kept your second half one?
Yes.
Okay.
All your time. You don't lose any overtime. You don't lose any timeouts going to overtime.
Right.
It's not a timeout reset.
You mean don't get all 4 back? You don't get all 4? You don't get 4? You don't get 4?
Yeah, no, I'm saying if you already got timeouts in your pocket,
Yeah.
going into the overtime, you don't lose them.
Right.
They carry over. It's not a timeout reset.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Coach. I think a lot of people are missing a great game here. People decide not to show up for this one, Coach. This game has been thriller-packed. Albany High had a nice lead, Coach, about, 7 or 8, I think, at one point?
Yeah.
You know, and they were doing their thing. The pressure defense was working for them. And, CBA battled back.
Yeah, it's a good game. You hear that, Coach? It's echoing here.
Yeah,
There's not so many people here. It's echo,
I
Coach.
know,
It's
right?
echo.
I know. I think next year, Coach, CBA will have this place rocking.
Rocking and rolling again like the good old days when they were doing their thing and winning those section titles consecutively with a state championship running there and so forth and so on.
No question about it.
Young team here, man. Very young team.
They got Oreo in the post looking for a clear out. He got Perry on him. He goes up.
Good defense right there by Perry.
Yeah.
Oreo, you can't be leaning back. Lean back. No, you can't be doing that, buddy.
Just go over him. Oh, he count the bucket there, Coach. And that's his fourth foul. Luckily, he didn't foul out. Strong take there by Springsteen. Springsteen got a chance to give them a 1-point advantage here, Coach.
Yeah, he does. And get his 7-point a quarter, Coach. And right now, he has 24 points for the game.
Wow. 61-61, 29 seconds to go. He brings back Stratton in the game, Coach. I guess he needed for some speed right now, defensive end.
Defensive grittiness.
Oh, he misses that. Good, strong rebound by Ord.
About the only thing he hasn't done well tonight, and CBA can hold for the last shot.
With 21.6 to go, 61-61. I would love to know the timeout situation here.
I think I'm going to take a walk down here and find out here, Coach.
Yeah. Okay, back to live action. The brothers will have the ball here, Coach, with 21.6 to go, 61-61. We're in the brothers' house today, or tonight. And it could be a tricky inbound. The first order of business, get the ball in, right, Coach?
Yes. And then they're going to run their little wheel plays and sets. It's like they're going in a 2-3 zone.
They switch Orion to De La Russa, Coach. I mean, De La Russa is guarding.
8 seconds left. Lincoln's going to take it upon himself. I can tell you that right now, Coach.
We got 3.9
a
to
foul
clock.
right there.
Was it too much body there, Coach?
Yeah, I didn't think so, Coach.
61-61, 3.9 to go.
These guys have been doing a tremendous job tonight, Coach. And I just got to say, I thought that wasn't enough in a situation like this.
I thought Ori's, maybe his attempt last trip might have been a foul more than that, right?
Yeah, I totally agree. And I didn't think Oro was a foul either.
Right. Okay, Coach, Leak is a 82% free throw shooter, Coach. Nothing but bottom. This is the guy you don't want to line at this time.
Yeah,
82.3 to go here, Coach.
You got 3.9 seconds. You got one timeout left. So you want to get the timeout here called, go back to the play, draw up something. First of all, secure the rebound first and foremost here.
Right.
And you want to get a timeout here.
You want to over the back if he does miss it too, right? You want to be just hounding the ball if he misses. Knocks it in. Leak does. Perry gets the ball.
He elected not to call a timeout.
Oh, Evans knocked it away.
Call.
That's the time. That's the ball game, Coach. And CBA protects home court, Coach, here today. 63-61 here, Coach. What do you think about that last play there, Coach?
Yeah, man, Coach. I mean, this was a tremendous game. Well-played game by the kids and everything else. And the officials, for the most part, relatively did a solid job.
They did a solid job.
I think down the stretch here, that's an unfortunate situation. You get kind of like a ticky-tack call there, and you get a no call there in that situation where with some contact, him driving to the hole. It's kind of like puts a little bit of a stain on a really well-played and well-officiated game, man.
Yeah.
Unfortunate situation, but you can't take nothing away from the brothers coming in and doing the things they did. Oriole getting timely baskets, Leak stepping up in gamely situations and coming away with a victory. Well-fought, tough-fought victory here in double overtime.
No question about it, Coach. No question about it. So, any last lingering thoughts you want to say about this rivalry game between Albany High and CBA, where CBA took down Albany High, Coach, on their home floor, 63-61?
I mean, true to form, like you said earlier, Coach, aforementioned statement about Albany High and CBA having a long history of battling one another, being rivals and all that, and this was nothing short of it. Two teams coming in here around the same type of what do I say, same type of situation right now, Coach. Both about 500, hovering about 500 right now, and looking to get stronger and get more cohesive as you go into the latter part of the season. So, yes, Coach, great game tonight. Albany High came up on the short end of the stick.
And Coach Domel does it again, Coach. Patient, finds a way to get the job done against a very athletic, big Albany High team.
Oh, yeah, Domel grinds it out. I mean, that's what his teams are known for. They never give up. They somehow find ways to escape with victories, and nonetheless, nothing short of it tonight. They come in here and escape with a tough-fought victory.
Well, Coach, Perry played his lights out. Springsteen played with his lights out, Coach. I mean, the best we're seeing Springsteen play some real good ball right now, Coach.
He has. He's been on a tear up lately. I mean, you talked off camera about his game and what he brings to the table, and you talked about him being a very, very bright spot for the Falcons, and he's emerging as a guy that can score for them. That's when they lost Austin. We wonder who can fill in those shoes. And right now, this guy is starting to have 20-plus basketball games, so that bodes well for the Falcons going down, looking to have one ideal guy they can call on. And De La Rosa, I'd like to see him get a little bit more involved in the offense, but he also is a presence down low, finishes well, block shots, and you know what Malachi Perry brings to the table.
And I'm glad Yasir Edmonds got an opportunity today to show what he could do. I mean, he blew that bunny in that first overtime or whatever that was, Coach. But with more playing, I think he'll make those with more sneakers touching the floor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good. Well, we talked about that as well off camera about how Edmonds, I mean, he was one of the guys. He's a senior right now. Yes. And him being a senior right now, and with his length and with his size, I mean, he's a guy that you got to find minutes for on the court. Right. He rebounds the ball, he blocks shots, he runs the court, he can finish around the basket. So he has some timely free throws tonight, Coach. It's good to get him more minutes. Work him into that rotation. Don't have him over on that bench sitting too long. He's a viable guy. You're bringing those guys in that's 5'10", 6 foot. I mean, you got size, man. You can't teach size.
Right.
And when you get into the latter part of the season, you start getting into sectionals, man, the size can be the determining factor of the game and what you play.
No question about it. That'll do it for us. U2TV. Peace.